After my cancer diagnosis, I was incredibly thankful for the doctors that I had. I had a great team. But one day it hit me extremely hard when I figured out that I was the weakest link in my own health. And I remember the exact time and place. I was actually in the shower and just, running hot water over me, thinking about things. And the reality is, I've got diabetes, I've got high blood pressure, I've got high triglycerides, I've got high cholesterol, and now the cancer. Doctors can prescribe medications, they can come up with treatment plans, they can operate on you if you need surgery. Um, but the reality is, doctors can't make you lose weight. They can't make you eat healthier. They can't make you sleep more. They can't make you drink more water. They can't make you exercise. Those are all things that you have to own, that I had to own. It's all that stuff's on us. So making that realization and knowing that I was the weakest link in this whole thing, I had all these doctors doing everything else for me, trying to get rid of this cancer, and I wasn't doing my part. And in the end, we have to take care of ourselves. I just realized that if I've got all these people pulling for me and doing everything they can medically, I need to be holding up my end as well, and that's going to give me the best chance for success. That was the turning point for me. I wasn't guilty about the things that I'd done in the past or even done for a while since my cancer diagnosis. I went through about three different surgeries, had a couple complications, spent a week in the hospital, all that kind of stuff. But I wasn't guilty about it. I wasn't sad about it. I was using that as motivation moving forward to do what I could do to help my own situation. And I was just taking control. And it was amazing when I took control. Um, I don't know, it just changed my whole outlook and my whole attitude on things. If you're over 40, maybe you're where I was. Maybe you've failed before. But if you're willing to take control and take ownership, everything can change. When I say I was the weakest link, I mean, like I was ignoring my weight. I knew I was overweight, but didn't have any motivation to do anything about it. I was eating whatever I wanted. I've got a few notes here, so if I glance down, I just want to make sure that I'm covering things that I'm thinking about. I was eating whatever I wanted. I loved sugar, carbs, all that kind of stuff. And not only would I kind of eat what I want, I would eat however much I wanted. Um, and I could put some food away and I would eat till I was stuffed almost every meal. I would eat when I'm eating like lunch, I'd be thinking about what's for dinner, and just on and on. It was just a constant battle. So, I knew that I was out of control with my eating and lack of exercise. I haven't exercised consistently since probably I was in high school and kind of, I'm not really forced to, but wanted to because I was playing sports. So that just kind of came with the territory. But over the years, I'm 55, been married to my wife actually as of yesterday, 35 years. So totally amazing. We were high school sweethearts. We have two grown adult daughters and one awesome little granddaughter that we love with all of our hearts. I love all of my family with all of my heart. So, and that's a huge factor in motivation in getting healthier as well. Um, but I just, didn't exercise regularly at all. Tried to off and on over the years, but just there was no consistency. Usually, I'd go too hard, and it wouldn't last very long. So, those are the types of things I'm talking about. Um, Whenever I realized I was the weakest link, I mean, I just wasn't doing the things that I needed to do to get myself in a better position as far as weight and health. Over the years, every time that I, tried to lose weight again, it would usually be like a New Year's resolution, or it would definitely be I'll start next Monday, because you can't start doing better things today and building better habits today. In my mind, it was like, let's wait till Monday, which again was another excuse just to eat whatever I wanted for several more days until Monday rolled around and not feel as guilty about it in my mind those few days leading up to Monday, because I knew I was going to get on track Monday. Never happened. Um, so just an ongoing, lack of control, lack of taking responsibility, and lack of ownership on my part got me to where I was. And where I was is about 38.6 more pounds than I am right now after 19 weeks. So it feels great taking responsibility, taking ownership, and being in control. I always, thought that I would have more time, which I think that's probably a lot of us probably tell ourselves that. And so, I mean, I kind of think back on it. If I would have taken better care of myself, I would have lost weight sooner. I would have got my labs, my cholesterol, high blood pressure, triglycerides, all that kind of stuff in check better. Would have I gotten cancer in the first place? I don't know. Um, it's done. I'm not the type of person to really look back on stuff like that because I can't change it. Alls I know is what I can control is moving forward. So, if you're in my situation, you've lost hope, you failed before. If you're over 40 years old and you're like, it's just not worth it anymore, I'm telling you right now, it is totally worth it. Um, I want you to be hopeful and I want you to be successful. And if you need some help, let me know. Comment down below where you're at in your health journey. And also, please like and subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe, hit the bell notification, little bell symbol will pop up. Hit that and hit all, and then you'll be notified when a new video comes out. So, again, just take it slow, take it one step at a time, and build on your success. Take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you later.